Hello everybody, this is Elliot from ETJ English. How are you all doing today? It's been a while. I've been busy teaching a lot of Skype lessons. But anyway, today I wanted to record a quick video for you, and I wanted to talk about two different things really. One of them is to avoid being what we call blunt. Now first of all, let me talk about this. What does it mean to be blunt? Is something we might call someone. We might say that someone is a bit blunt. If someone is blunt, that's usually when, let's say we ask them, how are you? They might reply and just say, fine, and that's it. Now, we don't really want that. We don't want somebody to reply to us with one word. We don't want somebody to seem boring. And this is the problem, because as an English learner, you might be quite afraid to use your English. But really what you're doing is causing two problems. Not only are you not giving yourself the chance to use your English and to speak more, but you're also kind of making the person who's speaking to you feel like you're not approachable, you're unapproachable. They might not want to ask you any other questions. We really hate awkward situations in England, in Western culture. We really don't like silence quite a lot. So what we try and do is fill the gaps, and if it gets silent and it gets too awkward, we don't want to have that conversation with that person anymore. It's not us being rude, it's just us feeling awkward. So what we try and do is avoid being blunt at all times. So one thing I want to talk to you about is a common question which I've been asked ever since I did my Common English Expressions video. And this was about the question we get asked when we say hello to people, the common greeting in England, all right? How do we respond to that? How do we reply to that question? You can just simply say, all right, back to them. Okay, you can do that. Or you could say, hiya, how you doing? You know, just respond with another question. Or you can say, yeah, I'm really good, thanks. Are you all right? Or you all right? Or how are you doing? You know, so play with it. Play with the different ways of asking someone how they are. And don't be afraid to open up. Don't be scared to use your English. Now, if you want to, if you really don't want to seem blunt and someone says, all right, then you could say, yeah, really good, thanks. Today, I just got back from the gym and I'm seeing my girlfriend later, so it's a pretty good day today. So when someone asks you how you are, don't be afraid to talk about your day, how your day's been, and then respond with, what about you? What about you? Or what about you? Depends whether you want to drop the T or not with your British English. But that's a really simple way of just getting a conversation going, okay? Don't be afraid to talk about what you've done today. Think about the things you've done. Think about what you have planned later and talk about your mood a bit more, why you're feeling that way. Just like I'm sure you would in your own language. We don't like silence, us British people. We get really awkward, okay? I just want to talk about some other greetings that we might do in the UK as well. As well as all right, my other most common one is probably the most common one that I do to most friends or other people, even my parents. I might, let's say I knock on the door, they answer the door. I could say, hi, how you doing? Or hiya, how you doing? Hiya, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? That one is really good because how you doing? Notice that we drop the R. It becomes how you doing? How you doing? The reason we do this is because, I've told this before, native speakers are very lazy. We drop a lot of words to make things easier and things become more natural when we do this. So how you doing is just like saying, how's your day been? Or how are you feeling? You know, it's just a bit more of I think a less blunt way of asking someone how they are. And I think it's really, really common in the UK, so it's worth doing. How you doing? You can say hiya, you can say hi, you can say hey, hey, hi, hiya. All these different ways of saying hello. So listen to how other people do it. Listen to how you do it. See how you can improve, change it. This is a really basic lesson, but I think it's something that everyone needs to know. I get a lot of Skype students who are very advanced with their English, but they can't get in the brains of British people. They can't understand what we're trying to say or what we're feeling or what we're thinking about them because we tend to be quite polite, maybe too polite sometimes. But really what we're trying to do is, we want to find out more about you. We want to know how you've been, how your day's been. How's your day been? How's your week been? Those are common questions also, which you can ask too. We're all about building relationships in England. Sometimes it can be quite awkward in the beginning, but as long as you're not blunt and the other person isn't blunt, and you just have a friendly conversation, everything should be fine. Okay, so like I said, a very basic lesson today, but you needed to know this. If you'd like to book a Skype lesson with me, become my student, learn with me on Skype, one-to-one private lessons, just go in the description below and click on the link which says book a Skype lesson with me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Cheers. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.